think I got a new idea for the intro in this video.
Chug off?
No, I can't do that. I'll just hurl foam.
No, that's okay.
No. The view, I've had enough foam issues for this week. What's up, everyone? JayzTwoCents here, and we've got only one way to introduce Post Malone. That's to crack a bud.
Got him. Mine's already cracked.
Oh yeah, but mine wasn't. All right, guys, so this is technically part 2 of the Post Malone build. I know, this is taking forever. I know, okay? Just stop it. It takes time to do perfection. So we got Post Malone back, and we've got something here to show him. This is a prototype. This is a one-off. Does not exist anywhere else except one other channel. We'll talk about that in a second. But we're gonna show you the platform we're gonna build in, the custom design we're gonna make. We're gonna take this, we're gonna customize it to fit the Beer Bongs and Bentley album.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna try and take that crazy, just like, you wanted barbed wire, you wanted yellow, you wanted Bentley. I think there's snakes involved in there somewhere, right? So it's like, what the hell are we supposed to do with this? I think we got it. So if you would do me a favor and go ahead and pull the cover off of this, we'll talk about what this is.
Oh yeah.
This right here, this is the only working prototype currently. This is the Singularity Computers chassis. I don't even know exactly what they're calling it, if you want to know the truth. It doesn't matter because we're calling it the Beer Bongs and Bentley rig.
Got him.
So this right here is just a prototype. Obviously this is too plain for you, but we're talking about some of the features, and I'm going to show you what we are going to be doing custom with this. But you kind of gave us some ideas on our first meeting. You want to give me some first thoughts on what you're seeing here?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's nice. It's nice. You can see through it.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like, I don't know, it's very transparent, obviously, but that's going to be full of coolant.
Yeah, it fills up here, huh?
Yeah, so what the idea with this case was to have, distribution blocks are becoming a thing now with water coolers. People are milling their own distribution blocks. They're using it to kind of transfer fluid from one part of the case to another, but nobody has ever built a case where the entire motherboard tray is also an integrated water cooling block as well. So you've got, on the bottom right there, that's where your pump goes. That's a reservoir right above it. You've got transfer plates, you've got distribution block, motherboard tray, all built into that. And if you feel this too, this is all metal and acrylic. This is all custom CNC milled.
Oh yeah.
But like I said, this does not scream Post Malone or Beer Bongs and Bentley. So why don't I go ahead and pull out the computer and we show you what we got in mind.
Let's do it.
Now you said you're not afraid of coolant, so we kind of took it to the next level, obviously, with this guy right here.
I'm not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid of anything?
That's not true.
I think we're all afraid of something. Usually it's just Twitter when drunk, but hey.
Yeah.
Well, we got plenty of battery.
Yo, this PC fucks.
It fucks? Is that what it does? All right, it'll get you pregnant too. Sorry. I'm not responsible for any pregnancy that comes from that. Let me clear the...
I know something for the ladies. Check out my fucking rig, ladies.
This PC gets all the bitches. Okay. This is just an early kind of render of what we're expecting this to look like right here. What we're playing with right here are some different grill ideas. You have a Bentley, right? Which model is it?
No, I have a Rolls. Yeah, Rolls-Royce Wraith.
I won't keep that in. So. I thought it was supposed to be Bentley.
Yeah,
okay.
I know.
He's got a Wraith.
They're rentals. Yeah.
He's got a Wraith. All right, suicide doors?
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
Okay, we'll start over. That's all I need is the internet seeing. That's all I need is the internet seeing him go rolls, and I'm like, well, I've got a Nissan, so whatever.
See, you got a cool.
And a Chevy Silverado.
See, that's nice.
See, you're Raptor.
That's nice, yeah.
All right. This is probably going to change a ton, but this is what we're expecting with sort of the Bentley grill. Now the Bentley's a throwback to your start, right? Because you had that white Bentley in your first video, right. The white Iverson. Is that why the Bentley is?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I kind of, you know, I'm, like I said, like, I'm a simple man, but I have expensive taste, and I want to bring it all together.
So literally, that's contrast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Beer bongs and Bud Light is in the bong, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And then the Bentley is just like you've got that fine taste,
right?
But you don't mind getting dirty.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So that's what we're gonna go with here. We're gonna try different things with this. I mean, this looks funny kind of sideways, but this is just early on examples. So if we look, and this is like hand-drawn stuff right here. So if we actually look at some of the 3D renderings, you'll get an idea of what we're kind of expecting here. So this is the back view right here. You can see where the pump is and the fluid and the reservoir and the way the wires are going to be custom cut to length to match all that. Color is we can work with the colors. This is sort of a red. I'm going to try really hard to recreate the Bud Light look in a fluid.
That's nice.
I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to try. Now, for it to look like beer, we'd need foam, but we don't want foam in a water-cooled PC. That's bad. So I've got my work cut out for me on that one. Fortunately, I know some chemists. And I don't mean like, you know,
Walter White.
Walter White, that's what I was looking for right there. Sorry, at least I'm like 4 in, so you know. So here's a view like kind of top down where you are right now.
I like the yellow a lot.
Yeah, because that's like the main color of your album, right? The album art.
Yep.
So the album art that I've seen you share so far looks like kind of a yellow canvas. It's got barbed wire. It looks like a black snake. That's a snake, right?
Yeah.
So that's sort of the general feel of the album art. Okay, so we've got yellow and black, and we can change up the parts to be whatever color you want. We could probably even do a custom cover on the reservoir, or excuse me, the pump cover.
Yeah, that's cool.
Where their Proteum logo is, that's that little, can't really zoom in on that too well, that little logo right there. We can do something custom with that too if you want a different logo there. Like if you have an official Post Malone logo.
Cool. I'll send you the JPEG.
Perfect. This is another view of the back, something kind of basic there. We'll talk about this part in a second. That I have some ideas for. I just recently threw at them that I think is going to work really well. This is what it looks like without the front grille. So without that Bentley grille, this is the part we want to incorporate Bentley in there somehow. The idea for me was to make it look like the front of a Bentley.
Yeah.
The only problem is that with it being inverted like this or up and down, it looks sideways. So we're going to play around with that.
I like the way that the cross grill would look on the front of it. That's very
so what if it didn't necessarily have like the Bentley? So these grills, which you like? You like this one?
Yeah, something like that.
But do you think this looks weird sideways?
Right. Here's what like something like that. Just like the plating. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so if we gave it kind of this chrome bezel.
Yep.
And then maybe we could take the Bentley logo and have it upright top or bottom.
Yeah, that's cool.
Bentley.
Yeah, exactly. But subtle, and then I love the
chrome plated.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Okay. He kind of incorporated like sort of a star on this one here, kind of like Rockstar, even though it's not the same album as we throw back to one of your big
That's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
So this is kind of neat right here. But you're liking the black and yellow feel?
Yeah, no, it's super sick. I love it. Like it poops out.
So there's another view I'm looking. So this is one graphics card. You're gonna have two, like I mentioned, sort of like this build back here. Although mine are vertical, yours are obviously gonna be horizontal. I wanna go back to that rear piece I told you about that I think is gonna look really cool. I threw this idea at them and they basically said, yeah, we could do that. So I'm gonna ask you, what does that shape sort of look like to you?
Tennessee.
Hey, okay. I was thinking head of a guitar.
Yeah, that's cool. Like
it looks like a guitar neck and a head.
Yeah,
so what we're actually thinking about doing with this is incorporating guitar strings in that, tuner knobs, wood trim, and making this look like a Fender or something.
That's cool.
Is there a particular guitar brand you like more than others?
I mean, Fender Telly is.
Okay.
Can't get much class. It looks like the Telly head anyway.
That's what I thought. When he sent it, so look at it in person now.
Yeah.
This right here.
It's right here next to you.
So if we switch spaces here for a second, if we make this just look like the head of a guitar, tuner knob, strings.
Yeah.
So now you can tell there's musical element to it. And that's actually gonna be pretty easy. I was concerned that was gonna be really hard work, and I was talking to the machinist. He's like, oh no. He's like, we can do woodworking, anything you want, polished. What kind of wood would that guitar be? Do you know, like a maple or?
I don't know.
It sounds like important. Like,
it's a maple wood?
One of them redwoods. So that was my idea there.
I like that. That's dope.
Yeah, so you can see this is the platform. This is what the chassis will hopefully look like when we're done, plus the guitar head here.
That's awesome.
I like your idea of the grill though, because that simplifies it, because turning it sideways looks really odd.
Right, it's like a sideways, I think with the whole, just if it was all just one piece, you know what I mean? Like.
So what about we do this? We have the grill that goes upright, like you mentioned, and then maybe at the top right here we have the Bentley logo.
That's cool.
But what if on the bottom he makes one that says Post Malone?
That's cool. Yeah, that's badass.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be a problem at all. And that's a bolt-on piece. Now here's the next thing. The Singularity Computers is obviously the machinist on this. Like I said, they're a team out of Australia. Daniel's the owner. He's like the mad scientist. He's out of Australia, and then James is the machinist, and he's actually stateside. He does a lot of the work stateside, so we can play with some designs. Basically, they had one thing that I ask you. You can do awesome and be done in 6 weeks, or you can literally go, there's no limit to the amount of custom that we can do on this, and be done when it's done.
This ain't no limit, man. I got nothing but time.
One thing I forgot to point out, you see the barbed wire on here?
Oh shit.
There's barbed wire that goes across.
Yeah, see, that's dope. I like that a lot.
But I want to incorporate more barbed wire. I'm thinking if we actually found a way to like outline a lot of this stuff with barbed wire. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you can't, what I took away from the last video was just never too much barbed wire.
Right, yeah.
And then you just wanted it out there. Like you used the word out there.
Yeah, that's, you know, that's me. That's me in a nutshell. I like that a lot. I think, you know, I love this.
Yeah.
That whole thing is super cool. We could do more of that. That would be badass. Even some up here or whatever.
He could even machine in barbed wire design on this.
That's cool.
He might even be able to make these grills barbed wire shaped.
See, that would be sick.
Yeah. There's no limit to that.
That would be dope.
And actually, it probably puts a lot more comfort on them to have more time with it, because the reason why I teamed up with Singularity is because there are no better builders in the world as far as I'm concerned. That team, they make everybody look like amateurs. And that's why I teamed up with them, because I wanted this to be something that for years, the hardware will be long obsolete before the design is ever come close to someone else recreating it. So that's what we're gonna do with it.
That's cool. You know, I got nothing but time, patience, just like the album. Hopefully it'll be done before the album.
I was gonna ask you about that. So I obviously, every video I put up right now has usually 50 or more comments. Where's the Post Malone build? Where's the Post Malone build? And I dealt with that with the Terry Crews thing. That was expected. What I keep telling people is like, look, it's based on an album that hasn't dropped yet. We can't drop the build before the album, as far as I'm concerned. So
it'll be done.
But you can't rush perfection, just like this.
That's
just like this. So, all right, cool, man. So now that you've kind of seen the renders, you kind of can see something physically now manifesting. Is there any other ideas you could see? Like just think, and it's fine if it seems like impossible, because I mean everything's based on impossible.
Hey, I like it. I like it. Maybe I think, you know, like I like what you said with the beer and the tubes and everything, and maybe the lights do.
I'm thinking I might even add a beer tap in there, even if it doesn't actually
It should just be beer cooled.
I know, right? We haven't tested what happens when you try and cool with beer. I mean, hey. We can try that. No, I'm thinking because the radiators are going to go top and front, right? And because we free up so much room without having tubes running everywhere, because it's integrated, there's only going to be a handful. You can see on the renders here, if I go back, one that's actually got stuff in it. Where is it? Oh, you see there's not a lot of tubes there, right?
Right.
So I actually think where the radiator goes, I'm gonna actually get a wood handled tap.
Let's go.
And I want to incorporate a tap on there. I'm going to find a Bud Light tap.
Is it going to be working?
I wish it could. Maybe we can get a fill on the top, so you just plumb it into like another keg somewhere. But yeah, I think Bud Light tap, right?
Let's rock.
All right.
I'm ready to rock, man.
Cool. Guys, I know it's taking a while, but trust me when I say that this is a build that will take a long time and a lot of effort to top. I mean, I don't know what else to say.
Hey, we want the best.
We actually got someone else here. I'm gonna put you on the spot, Jonathan. Why don't you walk up and over here? Look at him, he's like, I don't even have a mic on.
I think you look nice.
Put you off your spot. So you guys may or may not know this gentleman. This is Jonathan Morrison. He has a series called Dream Desk, and this is the man you go to with setup. So you build a team. You don't try and do it by yourself. You build a team of people who are the best at what they do. So we've talked about when this is done, because you mentioned to me that you don't have a desk or a setup.
Right.
I mean, you have a desk. But
it's from Fry's.
It's from Fry's. It's really sort of an afterthought, right? This deserves something nice.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do when we start to get to the end of this project, I'm gonna hand it off to Jonathan, and I'm gonna advise with him on getting that setup going. We're gonna hand it over to his channel and see what the final tie-in
I like
is
that.
gonna be.
I like that.
Now that you've heard this, you can kind of see the render right there we're sort of working on. Are you worried, or do you think you can handle this?
No, I feel good. I see a lot of black, a lot of yellow.
Easy.
Some sort of maybe mini fridge in there somehow.
Yeah.
There you go.
I like that.
It's funny, that computer case back there, Phil thought was a fridge. Kind of looks like one, huh?
Yeah.
See, then maybe it could be a kegerator that ties into the
Or
chassis.
you could just have the kegger built into the desk, and that's where we'll put the tap.
Yeah.
So I bet
You can just reach over.
You see the client, so you know there is you can't go too far with this. So
we're gonna have some fun with it.
Let's rock.
all right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. Make sure you guys follow. I know it's taken a while. It will be worth it. Check out Jonathan's channel, link below. And then I don't need to tell you guys where to find Post Malone. Just go look at the music charts. It's not hard to find them. All right, guys, time to go. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I need my beard. All the way over here.
Got it.